In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to get each and every mutation in Roblox Grow a Garden, and we're going to be ranking them from the worst to the best. So let's go ahead and get straight into this video. So a lot of you have actually been struggling with mutations in Grow a Garden because yeah, they are pretty difficult to get. A lot of you are confused with what mutations are actually in the game, what mutations are obtainable, what mutations are not obtainable. So in today's video, guys, I'm going to be clearing all of that up so you guys can get rich in Grow a Garden. And yeah, you don't have to keep guessing which mutations are obtainable and which ones are not. So let's go ahead and get straight into this. But before that, guys, please leave a like and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 200,000 subscribers, so if you could help me out with that, that would be greatly appreciated. Anyways, let's get straight into this video. All right, our first mutation is gonna be the wet mutation. You can get the wet mutation from rainstorms and thunderstorms, or even sprinklers. Yes, sprinklers can actually give you the wet mutation. Plus, with this mutation will be dripping with water particles. So let me go ahead and actually show you what the wet mutation is gonna look like. I think this is a pretty simple mutation that most of you probably already have, guys, but check this out. I don't know if you can see that, but there should be a few water droplets coming down. As you guys can see, whenever I move, there is a few water droplets. So yeah, this is the wet mutation, and this is what it's gonna look like. It's gonna ×2 your plants. In fact, here we have an apple, and if the apple is worth about 240 base price, guys, and we go ahead and put the wet mutation on top of it, it's gonna be worth 496, so about double. Moving on, we have the chilled mutation. So this is what the chilled mutation is going to look like, guys. Yeah, it doesn't look very different. It's just a little chill flakes that come off of it. I don't know if you guys can see that white stuff that's coming off of it, but yeah, this is going to be the chilled mutation. This once again is going to give you guys a ×2 multiplier, and you can get this from the frost event or from the polar bear. Yes, the polar bear pet, you can get this from that. Plants with this mutation will be slightly bluish with frost particles. So yeah, that is what this mutation does. Once again, it's a ×2, so it's going to be the same as the wet mutation. Moving on, we have the chocolate mutation, and this is a special one. You can get this from placing the chocolate sprinkler, which was obtainable in the Easter event 2025, or during the chocolate rain, which can only be spawned in by admins of the game. Plus, with this mutation, become brown, same color as chocolate. This is once again a ×2 mutation, guys, and yeah, this is not what it looks like, but this does have the chalk mutation, guys, but because that has the gold mutation on top of it, you can't really see it. But yeah, that is what the chalk mutation is going to look like. Once again, it's a ×2 mutation, guys, so yeah, keep that in mind. Moving on, we have the moonlit mutation, the final ×2 mutation we have in the entire game, guys. You can get this during the night event, which only happens during the lunar glow event, currently unobtainable. Plus, with this mutation will be a shiny and in a purple color. So guys, this mutation, there is something special about this. So this was available during the night event, you know, the owl quest and whatnot, guys. Every time the sky would turn nighttime, you'd actually get the moonlit mutation. But guys, this mutation has now been removed from the game. But hold on, it should be coming back sometime today or tomorrow, because there's going to be a secret update which is going to bring this mutation back. Now you might be wondering what happens if you put all of these mutations together, all of the ×2 mutations together, guys. So let's actually go ahead and find out. So we have the chocolate mutation, we have the moonlit mutation, we have the pollinated mutation, and yeah, that's about it. So yeah, this is how it's going to be, guys. It's going to be a ×4 multiplier, basically. It's not going to keep multiplying, guys. It's not going to be a ×2 ×2 ×2 ×2. No, it's going to be a ×4. If there's 3 ×2 multipliers, it's going to be a ×4. I hope that makes sense, but simply if you go ahead and add all of these ×1 mutations, it's going to become a ×4, guys. It's not going to be a ×2 ×2 ×2. Hope that makes sense. This is where mutations kind of become weird in Grow a Garden. Anyways, moving on, we have the pollinated mutation. This is the newest mutation which you can get from the bee swarm or by certain bee pets. So the bee, honeybee, petal bee, and the queen bee actually give this mutation. The only bee that doesn't give this mutation is going to be the bear bee, which of course is not a bee, it is a bear. So it gives the glazed honey mutation. But yeah, this is going to be the pollinated mutation. Don't think I need to tell anything about this because yeah, it is a pretty common mutation. Next up, we have the bloodlet mutation, which is going to be a ×4 during the blood moon event, which only appears during the blood moon event, currently unobtainable. Plus, with this mutation will be a shining and in red color. I think everyone knows what the moonlit event is, so I'm gonna skip past that, guys. Next up, we have the plasma mutation. This is gonna be a ×5 during the laser storm, which can only be spawned in by admins. Plus, with this mutation will be shining a static pinkish purple color with red flashing glints. I'm not sure what that is, but yeah, I think I have one plasma mutation plant right over here, and this is what it is gonna look like. So it has those red shining things, whatever the hell they were talking about. And yeah, it's gonna be a purple-ish plant, guys. Once again, this is a ×5 admin event, and it can only be obtained using admin commands, guys. So yeah, you have to be in game before updates and stuff. That is how I got my plasma event item, guys. There is a big laser event that happens where Jandel spawns in and, you know, shoots your plant with lasers. Yeah, I know, it sounds complicated, but that is how you can get yourself of the Plasma event. Plasma mutation, sorry. It is one of the rarest mutations in the entire game. So if you guys have the Plasma mutation, it is going to make you a lot of money in the trading service. So simply go over to the trading service, guys. I have my own in my Discord server, so link is going to be in the description for that. Or you can join the official Grow a Garden Discord server if you guys don't have the link for that. Once again, the link is going to be in my Discord server right over here. You guys can go ahead and join it. Anyways, moving on. Okay, finally. Next up, we have the Honey Glaze mutation, which once again, as I said, you get from the bee bear. Plants with this mutation will have a yellow fog surrounding it and will be dripping in yellow liquid. I think most of you probably already know that, so we're going to skip past that. Frozen mutation. This is going to be one of the best mutations you can get really easily. It's going to be a ×10. Crops are both wet and chilled or by polar bears. So what does this mean? So guys, what you need to get the frozen mutation is, first things first, you need your plants to be wet, and they only get wet whenever it is raining or thundering. So you need to get your plants wet, guys. Once your plants are wet, you need to wait for the frost event to happen. So after the frost event happens, guys, that is when you are gonna get the frozen mutation. So keep in mind, once again, your plants need to be wet and then they will turn into the frost mutation. So yeah, it is gonna take you guys a long time, but it is gonna be a ×10 mutation multiplier, which is absolutely insane. Next up, we have gold. This is one of the very easy one to get if you do the sprinkler method or something. It has a 1% chance to grow, replacing normal variants. Crops can get golden by dragonfly. That's a pet that you can use to get the gold mutation really easily. Plants with this mutation will appear as shining and golden in color. So yeah, pretty cool, guys. I don't think I have to explain what the golden mutation does, guys. I think everyone and their mother knows what the golden mutation does. It's one of the most common mutations you can get in Grow a Garden right now. Next up, we have the zombified mutation. This gives you guys a ×25. Crops have a chance to get zombified by chicken zombie. If you guys don't know what a chicken zombie is, bro, you missed out a lot. This right here is the chicken zombie, and this was a free pet that you got from a event that was done maybe like 2-ish weeks ago, guys. This is currently unobtainable, and this pet, guys, sells for billions and billions of dollars in the official Grow a Garden Discord server. Like, I wish I could find someone here, but I don't want to waste too much time. But yeah, there is people selling this pet for billions and billions of dollars. If you have it and you want to trade it, bro, people will pay you a lot of money for this. Anyways, moving on, let's go ahead and talk about the next pet that we have, the next mutation. Sorry, this is going to be the twisted mutation. This was actually in the game. Like, a lot of YouTubers made a video on this, but it is not officially out, guys. This was just in the testing service. This gives you a ×30 multiplier during tornado and Belize. Plus, with this mutation have wind around it. So yeah, we don't really know much about the twisted mutation, guys. It's not in the game once again. Next up, we have the rainbow mutation. I think most of you know what this is. This has a 0.1% chance to grow, replacing normal variants. Plants with this mutation continuously change colors, emitting yellow particles and rainbow above it. So this is what the rainbow mutation is sort of gonna look like, guys. As you guys can see, my beanstalk is actually rainbow, and yeah, it's just gonna change color. Now, if you have a plant with a rainbow mutation, it just increases the chances of you getting rainbow plants, but it's not 100%. As you guys can see, my rainbow beanstalk actually doesn't have rainbow plants, which is really sad. But yeah, you can get rainbow plants a lot easier using rainbow mutations. Does that make sense? I don't know what I said, bro, but yeah, you get the point. But yeah, rainbow mutation, very rare, but very good, as you guys can see 50 times. Moving on, we have the shocked mutation. This is one of the best mutations you can get to increase the value of your plants. You can get the shock mutation whenever lightning strikes your plants during thunderstorms. Plants with this mutation will be like basically glowing neon, guys. Something like this, guys. They are gonna be shocked, so they are gonna be very bright. Why can't I find any shock mutations, guys? Yeah, there you go, guys. This is a shocked mango right over here, and as you guys can see, it's sort of glowing. It's not a regular mango, so yeah, this is what it is gonna look like. Something like this too, guys. So yeah, this gives you guys a whopping 100 times multiplier, which is absolutely insane. Once again, if you have an apple, a regular old apple, and you manage to get yourself the shock mutation on top of it, it is gonna increase the value of that apple to $24,000, which is insane. So yeah, shock mutation, very cool. It is gonna be in the top 5 mutations of all time, bro. It's very good. Next up, we have the celestial mutation. You can get this during the meteor shower. Once again, the meteor shower has been removed from the game, but it should be coming back today, guys. It'll literally be coming back in today's update, so wait around, guys, and you might see this very soon. Plants with this mutation will be slightly discolored and sparkling yellow and purple. Celestial mutation is the best obtainable mutation we have in the game currently, guys. This is literally the best mutation you can get in the entire game. I don't think I have a celestial mutated plant, or at least a plant that is only celestial mutated, but yeah, they basically turn like silverish, guys, like this right over here. As you guys can see, the color is kind of different. I don't know if you guys can tell, but yeah, that is what the celestial mutation is gonna look like, and it's gonna have a ×120 multiplier, which is crazy. Once again, if we go ahead and add that on top of our shock mutation, if you just get this shock and celestial mutation, your plant's gonna be worth like 200 times more, bro. It's insane money. It's insane freaking money. Moving on, we have the disco mutation. This is another admin mutation. This gives you a 125 times multiplier. Plants with this mutation will be neon, just like the shock mutation, but they will be changing colors like the rainbow mutation. Check this out, guys. This is what the disco mutation is gonna look like. One of the coolest mutations in the entire game because it just looks so freaking cool, bro. I really love this kill mutation. And this gives you guys a 125 times multiplier, which is very good. But once again, this is an admin event, guys, so you won't be making a lot of money off of this. But yeah, that's gonna be the disco mutation. Gives you guys a 1 to 4 times multiplier, as you guys can see. Moving on to our final mutation, guys. This is gonna be the void touch mutation, which is gonna give you guys a 135 times multiplier. This happened during one event, guys. It was the black hole event that happened last update, and this basically gives you guys a 135 times multiplier. I don't have a void touch plant, I don't think, but basically, guys, plants with this mutation will have a purple particle resembling black holes around the model. Very cool. I think I have like one void touch plant. Let's see. Yeah, there you go, guys. I have one void touch plant, and you can't even really tell unless you look right over here, guys. As you guys can see, it has the void touch mutation. Very cool mutation, guys. Here's a whole calculation on how you can do this, but what I recommend is using this calculator, bro. It's just way easier. If you guys somehow manage to get all of the mutations in the entire game on one apple, by the way, this is how much that one apple is going to be worth. It's going to be worth $6.5 million. So yeah, guys, that is all of the mutations we currently have in Grow a Garden. Let me know what you guys think about this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.